And now, Energies Us Productions presents Pittsburgh Poltergeezer Prattle. Today's topic, Earth Heroes, February 6th, 2022. And action. Hello and welcome back. Thanks for joining me again. Haven't been on for a little while. Didn't have much else to teach. Well, I did, but y'all figured out most of it on your own, as I can tell. Okay. This is where I can be found on YouTube, BitChute. And a reminder, everyone wants to learn quantum pondering. It feels like you already are. I'm also on Rumble and Telegram under Mark Buchanan. If you have any questions, feel free to see my past videos. They're all very short. And also you can copy or share anything I teach or record. And please consider the teachings which come out of my mouth that I don't author. Pondering them helps enable the 100th monkey effect in our newly unified fields. And that was very funny and weird that 100 monkeys crashed in my state in Danville. And the solar storms today were brought to you by Energies Us. Got to it before the chemtrailers left the sky. We got to it first. It's funny. Because plasma light tastes fate, less grilling. Back to today's title. Earth Heroes. What is a hero? What I believe is a hero is someone who has the care, compassion, sympathy, the skill, whether they know it or not. So that applies to you all. You just didn't know you were a hero on the planet. And grace, being able to teach and say, hey, look, I made the same mistake, or I understand. And the status, the Galactans, are relieved. You have to understand this was a burden for them as well. I don't believe they can really come down here, at least the way the situation was. It had to be Earthlings because you're adapted to the environment and are attuned to those already that were compressed beneath, that were released. And the sun is clean and is a galactic link now rather than spewing out Ferris as it once did. And it's clean and responsive. If you look back at the Quantum Q4U2 video, you can do that healing procedure on the sun and feel something instant, and then about 8 minutes later, and that way I don't have to do it. Y'all are better at things than I am. And where are we? And everything will grow faster and better. You've probably noticed that already. And the Earth is coming to unity. You can look at the Schumann resonance. The hertz have been quite high with the last events that occurred. Hertz and light, we will call. Some magnetism, etc. Plasma manifests itself as light, visible light to the humans. And hell, and you'll be able to connect to the sun on the earth rather than before. And hell is clean. And dew has become weaker. Dew being two things: directed energy weapons, because we've cleaned up the plasma base that they bump or program towards us as weaponry. So it's kind of like them squirting a squirt gun under I did that analogy in a past video. Sorry to repeat myself. And also dew, that which was released from hell that was clean, it sometimes sits thickly in valleys. And if there's a little bit of negative programming in it, it can make you sick in different parts of your body depending on what was last to come up. And evidence of such, I provoke them. Those which trespassed were egoic, we shall say, and can be provoked. And I didn't get assaulted nearly as much. As I mentioned in past videos, it was very difficult for me to do these. And when provoking these, the opposition, the death cult, they were much calmer and less rageful in their psionic and mechanical responses. More evidence is the communication. I'm getting all kinds more data and more perspective in the field. So a lot of you have joined in. And convergence actions. You can see, for example, people rising up, citizens rising up and reclaiming their governments. Many truckers that distribute goods about the planet have focused their efforts elsewhere to help the humans rather than the corporate leaders and shareholders. Convergence. And it's very large. If you do the research, you'll see very much on the internet about people rising up and protesting. And they increase their electromagnetic frequential attacks as their plasma gets weaker. And more evidence is fruit bursting. They're able to make enough thoughts and physical product of consumption to mound it up, have extra, share amongst one another. Also gold that you trade with, primarily on planet. Luminiferous plasmas. Oh, the green drapes and orange drapes in the sky, magnetically based. Northern lights and southern lights. Continuing. Results. Y'all survived. You're all saviors. It's not one guy. That one guy or a group of guys, women, whatever, that came and read all your magnetic data, they left their data behind. You're all the saviors. You are a planet. You are a pimple which cleaned itself out. Sorry, no offense. And there's no more striates or cells. Cells being cell phone or cell pod or toponomical circuit you are in suburban or urban environment. No more striates. No more divisions of heaven amongst each other, hell, etc. They're all gone. They were like an onion when they were compressed, all the plasmas, and they were released. The galactic fields are unified, so you can use quantum pondering, as we mentioned. The gap in your brain, the corpus callosum, the coliseum of the corpses, you'll go to 5x. You can run 5 brain waves due to the density of the frequency. All the subliminal whispers, or whatever you call them, doubts, etc., if still exist, will be squelched by the joy and high frequency of others and your planet as well. Check the hertz. And ailment or disbanding. You won't have these physical and mental ailments as before. They can no longer construct what you call a virus. The electron exchange rate within the plasma field is too rapid. It takes them apart. Like if you look at them under an electron microscope, it was a weapon. It was a disruptor of your circuit to sell you snake oil, etc. And thanks to all the angels, all the ones that were able to vector in and out using calculus, which became all of you because you had their magnetic and plasmatic data as well, and especially the monster magnets on the planet. It's a tough job, and I salute anyone, especially the ones that don't know they're cleaning up hell's plasma. The loving unknown, I can't list all those, you can. Earth's proper owners, that's you all on the surface, and those you have rescued from hell, and hell's heroes. Thanks to them, because they're the superheroes. And I think that's all. Let me take a quick glance. I'm just very happy. This is all very, very good. You all are going to be the kings and queens of earth. You call Christ or Christed ones of saviors. And it's going to be you now. Sorry if I'm a little... I think they stepped in at the last second, started speaking. Oh, also, I got this for the holidays. I speak like Mr. Rogers in some of the videos, and someone noticed. It's hard. I was glad I was able to do this one without weeping. There's so many that love y'all. I'm so glad y'all love each other, and y'all rose up and got together and can communicate again. Thanks. I love you.